Jeremiah 25. In the 4th year that Jehoiakim, son of Josiah, was king of Judah, the Lord spoke to Jeremiah concerning all the people of Judah. That was the same as the 1st year that Nebuchadnezzar was king of Babylon. So the prophet Jeremiah spoke to all the people of Judah and to all the people who were living in Jerusalem. For the last 23 years, from the 13th year that Josiah, son of Ammon, was ruling in Judah until now, the Lord's message have come to me, and I have told them to you over and over again. But you would not listen. Over and over again, the Lord has sent his servants, the prophets, to you, but you have not listened or paid attention. He said through me, each of you must turn from your wicked ways and stop doing evil things you are doing. If you do, I will allow you to continue to live here in the land that I gave to you and your ancestors as a lasting possession. Do not pay allegiance to other gods and worship and serve them. Do not make me angry by the things that you do. Then I will not cause you any harm. So now the Lord says, you have not listened to me, but you have made me angry by the things that you have done. Thus you have brought harm on yourself. Therefore, the Lord of heaven's army says, you have not listened to what I said. So I, the Lord, affirm that I will send for all the peoples of the north and my servant King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon. I will bring them against this land and its inhabitants and all the nations that surround it. I will utterly destroy the land, its inhabitants, and all the surrounding nations, and make them everlasting ruins. I will make them objects of horror and hissing scorn. I will put an end to the sounds of joy and gladness and the glad celebration of brides and grooms in these lands. I will put an end to the sound of people grinding meal. I will put an end to the lamps shining in their houses. The whole area will become a desolate wasteland. These nations will be subject to the king of Babylon for 70 years. See if we have anything in the footnote there. It should be noted that the text says the nation will be subject to the kingdom of Babylon for 70 years, not that they will lie desolate for 70 years. Though several proposals have been made for dating this period, many ignore this fact. This most likely refers to the period beginning when Nebuchadnezzar defeated Pharaoh Necho at Carchemish in 605 and the beginning of the rule over Babylon. At this time, Babylon became the dynamic force in the area and continued to be so until 538. More particularly, Judah became a vassal state in 605 and was allowed to return to their homeland in 638, when Cyrus issued his edict allowing all the nations exiles by Babylon to return to their homeland. The application there is made to Judah, but the decree of Cyrus was broader. Okay, so 38 would be 62 plus 5, or is that plus 6? Okay. Anyway, the number of years, 70 is symbolic, so it doesn't have to be exactly 70 years. Anyway. Okay, so what we have, though, is Jeremiah saying, I've been saying for 23 years what God has been telling me to say, and you didn't think it was going to happen. Well, let me tell you, Sonny, it's going to start. The king who we've been prophesying is coming, is here. Nebuchadnezzar is our guy. He's the one's going to cause you all the probs, and he's now in power, so you better watch out. You better not cry. Nebuchadnezzar's coming to I don't know how that works, but anyway. Nebuchadnezzar's coming to get you, baby. Continuing. But when the 70 years are over, I will punish the king of Babylon and his nation for their sins. I will make the land of Babylon an everlasting ruin. I, the Lord, affirm it. I will bring on that land everything that I said I would. I will bring on it everything that is written in this book. I will bring on it everything that Jeremiah has prophesied against all the nations. For many nations and great kings will make slaves of the king of Babylon and his nation too. I will repay them for all they have done. So Jeremiah has been crying out. Jeremiah is doing all these things, and God's saying, I'm going to show you everything written in this book. You mean all 24 chapters we've slogged through about how worthless the people are, how horrible they are, and all the destruction coming? Yay, it's going to finally be here. Yep. All the nations and the great kings will make slaves of the king of Babylon. And then Nebuchadnezzar and Babylon will get it, which is also, by the way, what Habakkuk says. God, you need to punish your people. We're not doing what's right. I'm going to use Nebuchadnezzar. That's not cool. You can't use them. I'm going to use them anyway. Okay, well, they're going to get punished. I guess it's okay. We'll get punished first, then they'll get punished for punishing us. I gotcha. So the Lord, the God of Israel, spoke to me in a vision. Take this cup from my hand. It is filled with the wine of my wrath. Take it and make the nations to whom I send you drink it. When they have drunk it, they will stagger to and fro and act insane, for I will send wars sweeping through them. So you're going into exile. This is my cup of wrath. Bring it along and make the nation you're in drink it. When they have drunk the cup of wrath to my full, my wrath will be poured out on them. So I took the cup of the Lord's hand. I made all the nations to whom he sent me drink the wine of his wrath. I made Jerusalem and the cities of Judah, its kings and its officers drink it. I did it so Judah would become a ruin. I did it so Judah, its kings and its officials would become an object of horror and hissing scorn, an example used in curses. Such is already becoming the case. I made all these other people drink it. Pharaoh, king of Egypt, his attendants, his officials, his people, the foreigners living in Egypt, all the kings of the land of Uz, all the kings of the land of the Philistines, the people of Ashkelon, Gaza, Ekron, the people who had been left alive from Ashdod, all the people of Edom, Moab, Ammon, all the kings of Tyre and the kings of Sidon, all the kings of the coastland along the sea, the people of Dedan, Timur, Buz, all the desert people who cut their hair short at the temples, all the kings of Arabia who live in the desert, all the kings of Zimri, all the kings of Elam, all the kings of Media, all the kings of the north, whether near or far from one another, and all the other kingdoms that are on the face of the earth, after all of them have drunk the wine of the Lord's wrath. The king of Babylon must drink it. So after all the other nations drink it because he's coming against them, then he is going to drink it as well. Now there was a note, all the kings of Media, the Medes and Persians. Elam and Media were west of Babylon, Elam to the south, Media to the north. They were in what is now western Iran. Okay. So the cup of wrath being poured out on all the people or all the nations who are coming against Israel, that have been fighting against Israel. Babylon, the newcomer, is going to destroy all of them. And then Babylon's going to get it. Then the Lord said to me, tell them that the Lord of heaven's armies, the God of Israel, says, drink this cup until you get drunk and vomit. Drink until you fall down and can't get up. For I will send wars sweeping through you. If they refuse to take the cup from your hand and drink it, tell them that the Lord of heaven's army says, you most certainly must drink it. For take note, I am already beginning to bring disaster on the city that I call my own. So how can you possibly avoid being punished? You will not go unpunished, for I am proclaiming war against all who live on the earth. I, the Lord of heaven's armies, have affirmed it. So, finally, the time is here. You think you can escape the cup of wrath. You might get excited that the nations around are having it happen, but oh, no, there is no escape. Here is the cup of wrath. You nations got to drink it. I'm already doing this to my own nation, so you better beware and drink up. Then Jeremiah make the following prophecy against them. Like a lion about to attack, the Lord will roar from the heights of heaven. From his holy dwelling on high, he will roar loudly. He will roar mightily against his land. He will sound the trumpet like those stomping juice from the grapes against all those who live on the earth. All right, we're having the conversation earlier about growling in music. Well, here we have God as a roaring lion about to attack. So I would think that would probably sound like some roaring, some growling in those things. And here we have, praise going up because of it. The sounds of battle will resound to the ends of the earth. The Lord will bring charges against the nations. He will pass judgment on all humankind and will hand the wicked over to be killed in. The Lord so affirms it. So the wicked are going to be handed over to be killed in war. The Lord of Heaven's armies says, disaster will soon come on one nation after another. A mighty storm of military destruction is rising up from the distant parts of the earth. Those who have been killed by the Lord at that time will be scattered from one end of the earth to the other. They will not mourn over, gather up, or bury their dead bodies, will lie scattered over the ground like a manure. So we've got the pronouncement coming, the destruction is coming, it's going to spread everywhere, and those who are caught up in it, they're not even going to be buried. They're going to be scattered from one end to another, all of those evil people. Wail and cry out in anguish, you rulers, roll in the dust, you who shepherd flocks of people. The time for you to be slaughtered has come. Stream down? They will not be mourned over, gathered up, or buried. Their bodies will lie scattered on the ground like manure. Wail and cry out in anguish, you rulers, roll in the dust. You who shepherd flocks of people, the time for you to be slaughtered has come. You will lie scattered and fallen like broken pieces of pottery. The leaders will not be able to run away and hide. The shepherds of the flock will not be able to escape. Listen to the cries of anguish of the leaders. Listen to the wails of the shepherds of the flock. They are wailing because the Lord is about to destroy their lands. So we have them affirming, or Jeremiah is affirming God is coming. He is bringing it. All of the pronouncements that have gone against the leaders who are leading the people astray, we are now saying it is time. You're going to hear the anguish of the leaders. You're going to hear the wailing of the leaders. It's all going to come on the land destruction. They will not escape. Their peaceful dwelling places will be laid waste by the fierce anger of the Lord. The Lord is like a lion who has left his lair. So their lands will certainly be laid waste by the warfare of the oppressive nation, by the fierce anger of the Lord. So God's anger about to be poured out. He is like a lion coming out of his lair. He is hungry. He is anxious. He is ready to attack, and he's going to strike you down. And so you better beware. You better beware. God is coming to bring the thing that he's been warning you about, and you've just been ignoring and paying no attention to.